Hi guys, DriverLadyPro here. So I am coming to you with 10 essential items that you can buy from the dollar store that it is a very strong suggestion that you get it. So let's start out with, I got a whole bunch of stuff here. All right, right now I didn't put this as an essential thing because, well, bottom line is it only happens in the winter time, but let me start out with, I buy a dollar store broom. And the reason why I buy a dollar store broom is because I do not like getting snow all over my body and in my shoes and everything like that. And if you have a short brush, it's not going to do as good of a job. And the dollar store broom can reach on top of the car all over. And it's only $1. You don't have to spend $6 because they do make some long extendo ones, but you don't have to spend $6. I don't keep that in my car all the time, only in the winter, of course. Here's another optional item. I bought the scraper that I do keep in my car. I bought this at the dollar store. See, it's only $1. And you need that to scrape off your windows. So that is another item that I keep in my car that I really feel, especially if you live in the northern states, it's really important. So let me start out with one item that is basically free that I always keep in my car. Is I go to the I go through the drive-through every so often, and I'll make sure I grab extra napkins, keep them in my glove box. You never know when you're going to need them. One thing from the dollar store, this is what I get from the dollar store, and I keep all of my receipts in it. You are running a business, you need to keep your receipts. Another thing that I get that I feel is essential is these are cleaning towels, and these are specifically for like the outside of your car. So when you go through the car wash, not all the times do the car wash have so that you can wipe off the outside of your car, and especially in the wintertime that'll freeze to your car. So I like to wipe off the outside of my car. Some people use squeegees, but you still need some towels to wipe off because the squeegee can't get everything. Another thing I keep in my car, these are like kitchen towels and stuff like that. They're disposable. If somebody gets sick in my car, I have something. I've also heard other YouTubers say they keep like 1 or 2 bottles of water with soap in it. So if they, because if somebody vomits in your car, you want to get that up as soon as possible. You want to take pictures, first of all, and then you want to get that out of your car. You do not want to drive home with that in your car. You might end up puking. So this leads me to the next item that I get at the dollar store. These kitchen long gloves. Now, I have never had to clean up a puke mess in my car because I am smart and I keep vomit bags. But needless to say, just in case, these also work well. I've heard, this one's kind of dirty. It's not because I had puke on it. It's because it's been sitting in the back seat of my car forever. But if somebody has their dog and they're like, oh, this is a service dog, and he gets in your car, the hair will stick to the seats, and you have to get that out. And the way you can remove hair from, cloth or anything is you just take a plastic glove and you go over it, wipe over it, and it'll come off. It'll collect and come off. So that's a little household trick that I learned. So anyway, another thing that people are very appreciative of is hand sanitizer. I got this at the dollar store. Let me tell you, I do buy Kleenexes for them for at the dollar store. You never know when people are crying, they're having upset moments, and they have colds, they want to sanitize their hands. So, I do not buy the dollar store Kleenexes because they're in a big, gigantic box, and I don't have room for a big, gigantic box. So I do have a special place where I buy a little tiny box, but it's not from the dollar store. So, another thing that I like to do is every day at like 3, 4, 5 o'clock, the sun comes out, shines right in your eyes. I like to keep, and like early in the morning, I'm finding I have sun in my eyes. So I keep, not only do I keep the sunglasses from the dollar store, because I lose these darn things all the time. Why spend $20 or $10 on glasses when I have, I put them on my clip. I buy a dollar store clip, and I have, you know, if you want expensive glasses when you're not working to look nice, you know, you want to wear your Oakleys or whatever, that's good. But when you're in your car, you're doing business, you know, I'm not going to buy Oakleys. You know, I don't need to look fashionable while I'm driving for Uber or Lyft. The other thing I like to keep in my car, and I buy from the dollar store, is I need to clean my glasses frequently. You know, I might get smudges on them or whatever, so I keep one of these in my glove box. Another thing, now I do have on my phone like a Samsung notepad, but I do like to also keep this handy dandy notepad around and in case customers I need to take notes from customers. A lot of times we'll be chatting away and they'll want to tell me about something like a nice restaurant to go to, and I'm driving, so I can just hand it back, and I don't want to give them my phone. So, and I like to take notes for my YouTube channel. I like to take notes for my Instacart. So I keep this around. It's very handy, and it's like the size of my phone. So, and then I also buy a pack of pens. You know, I know this one came with a pen. I lost it already. That's why I buy a pack of pens. You know, another thing, now if you watch other YouTube videos, and I'm going to eventually do a YouTube video about this, but you want to keep your rating up. And some people, they have a good time, they do well, and they don't do this, but I always do this. I feel like I have to do very good at customer service. So this is kind of an optional thing. I go and look, I got the little hearts candies. So if somebody wants some candy, now I don't have a garbage can, but I do have like a thing, and they end up tucking it in the thing, and I make sure I clean that out every night. I do want a garbage can, but it's kind of bulky, and maybe I could find a little tiny small garbage can somewhere. I don't know, but a little car garbage can, I don't know. But putting candies, also I buy gums. Where did I put my gum? I don't know. I also buy, now, usually I buy my gums from Costco because you can get a whole bunch of them for less than $1. But, you know, if I'm at the dollar store and I'm low on gums, I will buy gums and put gums in my car. And it helps with your rating. Customers love it. You know, I want to continue to do a good customer service, and I get across the board all the time. You know, if I make a mistake, they forget about it because of the gum. The gum and the candy, they're like, well, you were great. You might have made a little mistake, but, you know, you got gum and you got chargers and everything like that. So just a little word to the wise. I'm going to put that in another video also later on how to get your rating up, because I went all the way down. When I started, I did not know the city. I made a lot of mistakes, and I went from a 3.8 to a, now I'm at a 4.78. So 4.78. Yeah. So, if you listen and watch some videos, if your rating is suffering, don't give up. I fought and fought and fought my way back, and I got back on top, and you can too. So just get some gums, candies, waters. In the summertime, I will keep a cooler in the back of my car, a small in the trunk of my car, a small cooler, not too big because you have to fit luggage back there. But, you know, in the summer, people do not want to drink a hot water, you know. So I'll keep it, and I use it for myself. So another thing that I always keep in my car, especially in the wintertime, is a little bottle of lotion, because you never know when your hands are going to be dry and you're like, man, I need a lotion. I also keep, like, this is not a dollar store item. I got this at the dollar store, but I keep like nail clippers, or so you never know when you have a hangnail and you don't want to wait until you get all the way home to clip it off. So another thing I keep, this one is not actually from the dollar store, but they do sell chapsticks at the dollar store, but I have a particular brand that I like, and I go on Amazon and get the candy cane. I love the candy cane chapstick. So and I'm always, even in the summertime, you'll see me like, oh, yeah, I love that candy cane chapstick. I know, I'm a freak. Another thing, this is kind of a wintertime item, and I keep gloves, and I'll buy these from the dollar store. This particular one, actually, I bought it because it has the grippy, you just buy it for $1, but I am not going outside and pumping. It's 15 degrees out. I am not pumping my gas and freezing my hand off. Oh no. So I don't wear them all the time, but I keep them around in the winter time. So that's kind of an optional thing, but I think it's a very important thing in the winter time to keep a glove handy, or 2 gloves handy. I lost the other glove already. I just bought it yesterday. So it's like a good idea to buy a couple. And then this is something I do personally. You don't have to do it. I drive a lot in the city, and there are tons and tons of homeless people, and they're always asking for money, and I feel so bad for them. I know they're hungry, and there's been times where I've given a homeless person a banana, and they were like, oh, thank you so much. I haven't eaten all day. So, you know, if I have bananas, those are cheap, or I will grab at the dollar store. This is the favorite thing I like to get. Sometimes, you know, they're like a granola bar, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. I get the granola bar with peanut butter and chocolate chips, and I buy some cookies, and I eat them. If I'm starving and it's busy, I will eat them. Another thing I buy at the dollar store, actually I do not keep this in my car, is I will buy like little snack packs like this, so I can make my own lunches. I have a lunch bag. It is very expensive to constantly go to the drive-thru all the time, and I know it's a tax deductible, but my butt is going to get bigger if I keep doing that. You know what I mean? Another little thing that I do is, this is something that I do personally. You know, I go to those nasty bathrooms at O'Hare, and they're disgusting. And I do not like to squat over them, even because my pants, you know, my pants will fall down, and they'll get in, and there's pee all over the floor. No, so I keep sanitizer wipes, and I keep wet wipes. You never know when you're going to need a wet wipe for dropping something on you're eating in your car. You drop some pudding on you or whatever you're eating. So I keep wet wipes. I buy those at the dollar store, and I keep sanitizer wipes. I buy those at the dollar store, and I buy 70% alcohol, and I go in that bathroom and I spray it down, because those boys like to pee all over. Even if it says women only on the bathroom, they will still go in there and pee all over the place. So I like, if I have to go, I like to relax. You know, I like to relax for a minute. I'm taking a break. The only thing you do need to know is, if you are sanitizing something, you need to wait until it evaporates. So I know some people can run in there, you know, just go real quick and it's all fine and good, but I want to relax. I want to actually sit down on the seat, you know. So anyway, this is getting long. This is Driver Lady Pro. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a great day.